Oh my goodness.
Hello. You look amazing.
I'm Dan.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's beautiful. You look wonderful. Hello. I'm Dan. What are your names?
I'm Olivia.
Olivia and Ted?
Yes.
You look great. That's your dress. Now, where did you get those?
I don't know, they gave it to me.
Everyone likes to point out the similarities between Hermione, who's bookish and feisty, and Belle.
What I loved so much about Hermione and what I love so much about Belle is that they are that perfect mix of head and heart.
If you were any other character in the movie, who would you be?
Oh,
Belle.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to be Beast.
I'd love to play Belle. Look at that dress.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, and I love your boots that go with them. That's very your Belle.
It is very my Belle.
It's a mixture of beautiful princess dress, but with very cool, practical boots.
Yeah.
It's very on point.
Sequence, be our guest. You've got Lumiere doing his thing, lights, camera, like, be our guest. And you have to deliver some of the very best delighted reaction face. What are you bouncing off? How is that done?
Absolutely nothing. I mean, it was really funny because I remember like messaging Dan being like, I'm so lonely. Like, I am literally sat at this dinner table on my own speaking to inanimate objects. If I'm lucky, most of the time there was nothing even on camera with me. So I'm just like, dum-ta-dum-ta-dum. But I just got loads of the crew to tell me jokes. I was like, someone tell me a joke. Okay, it's funny and delightful. Someone tell me a joke. Okay, it's funny and delightful.
Just as long as it's like appropriate.
Yes.
You can't be like belly laughing because that'd be really weird.
It needs to be like a delighted giggle level. Yeah, just like that.
This princess, like the woman who plays her, cares more about her brains than beauty.
We live in a society and in a world which really loves to reinforce and validate the idea that, you know, you're intelligent and it's nice that you care about things, but ultimately, darling, what's important is how you look. And it's a really depressing message to receive, and it really is hammered home an awful lot.
Emma Watson seems like the type of girl who I would be friends with for like 3 days and then get really sick of, but not tell her.
Have a no selfie rule.
Well, I mean, it's not
You've
quite
done selfies with me.
I know, I've done tons of selfies.
I've broken the rule,
It's
maybe.
not quite as extreme as that. I think there are times and occasions and places for it. Trying to do it, like when I'm trying to kind of be undercover in a supermarket and desperately trying not to draw attention to myself, to have like a camera flash go off is just like my worst nightmare. You know, there are just times when it's just like, this just isn't the time and place, and I think
depends which aisle you're in the supermarket as well.
Yeah, it's like I'm just trying to buy my tampons, you know, and I just need a minute.
We have a version that's a simplified version for my 4-year-old son, and then a different version for my 7-year-old daughter.
I'm so sorry. Can I stop you? I'm so sorry. You would do this for me, and I would do this for you. You've got pen on your chin, and you're going to be so sad when you see this.
That's such a good.
And I just have to do this for you.
This is
so
exciting.
Sorry. I know what it's like to have something on your face. Amanda, have you got a little bit of concealer out there? The rest she just needs. I've just where I've rubbed just a tiny bit of concealer. She just had a little bit of.
I'm red right now, yeah?
On her chin. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
You look very healthy. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's
Embarrassed.
So
No, don't be embarrassed.
funny. Really good.
No.
That's great. What was the question?
This is the best moment and the worst, I have to say. Okay. So
I'm so sorry.
The day Emma Watson did my makeup.
Emma, as a UN Goodwill Ambassador, is a strong proponent of feminism, but now she's on the defensive because of this revealing Vanity Fair photo. Critics called her a hypocrite for wearing an open bolero jacket with nothing underneath, but Emma told Reuters there's a misconception about what feminism really is.
Feminism is about giving women choice. Feminism is not a stick with which to beat other women with. It's about freedom. It's about liberation. It's about equality. It's not, I really don't know what my have to do with it. It's very confusing. No, I'm always just kind of quietly stunned.
What were people saying about you?
They were saying that I couldn't be a feminist and
have boobs.
And have boobs.
That's not true.
I mean, yeah. It was just slightly strange. Anyway, they think these things are connected. But anyway, I mean, the shot itself, I mean, I was honestly slightly taken aback by it because it sort of hadn't you know, we'd been doing so many crazy things on that shoot, but it had really felt incredibly sort of artistic, and I'd been so kind of like creatively involved and engaged with Tim, and I was so thrilled with how kind of like interesting and beautiful the photographs were. But I've certainly been, people have asked, and I've gone, is there a controversy about this?
I didn't know about this. I just think the photos are great.
Now, there is a bit in the film which I was looking forward to most, which is when Belle is at the top of the hill. And how tempting was it to not sing The Hills Are Alive?
Oh, I did.
You did?
I did, yeah. No, it's got to be done, you know? It was just so Sound of Music.
Did you let anybody know in advance, or you just go for it?
Just did it.
Yeah, here it goes.
Just got to be done.
Take 14, don't care.
Sound of Music, sorry guys, just give me one.
Emma, you said you felt like you transitioned into a woman on screen.
There was this weird symmetry between Hermione and Belle. I think they felt very soul sistery, and actually we wrapped the movie on the anniversary of the day that I was cast as Hermione. Wow. And so they felt like there was this synergy. So apparently there are some kids' questions for me, so I'm going to answer them right now. This is Audrey, who is 7.
Hi, my name is Audrey and I'm 7. I love books and Belle loves books. So what were your favorite books when you were little?
Well, actually, my dad used to read me a lot of Roald Dahl. I don't know if you've read any Roald Dahl, but he was one of my favorites. I used to really like the Twits. I used to really like James and the Giant Peach. Really anything Roald Dahl. My dad read me all of the Harry Potter books, but specifically up to 1, 2, and 3. So my idea of how all of the characters sounded and what all of their accents were and what Hermione should be like was really from my dad reading me those books. Those were very special to me. I do, and I think I think for me, for an actor to get to play one iconic role, not even speaking to of the fact that she was genuinely one of my own childhood heroines, but to, not to get to play one, but to get to play 2. I'm not sure how many actors get to do that in a career. It's really unusual, and I just feel incredibly grateful to have been given the chance to do that. And yeah, no, I think for perhaps a younger generation, I will be Belle before I was Hermione. So
certainly are for my kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. So I'm very lucky, is what I'm saying. And yeah,
we'll leave it at that.
What's comical for me is that usually it's the woman who's wearing a silly pair of heels that means that she can't dance and that she needs like someone to catch her. But in our set of instances, it was me trying to spot Dan because he's in these ridiculous kind of like stilts to do this waltz. And we had a number of occasions where I was like, I've got you. And I'm like, this is hilarious. This is such a like role reversal. So yeah, it was funny. We were really equals in that dance because we were both kind of like, I had the big dress on, he had the ridiculous beast thing going, we were like, it was very bonding. I feel like we saved each other's lives on numerous occasions.
I love the idea that he's on like those blade stilts because it's so romantic and there's all this colour, and then you go
and then
click.
And then it's like, you look at his feet and he's got like... Yeah.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing dance, alternate take, where he's actually going.
With the beast starts doing the robot. I'm not sure he would have like won Belle's heart somehow, quite in the same way.
Do you think so?
Than doing the waltz. It just might not have had quite the same effect. I'm not saying the robot isn't romantic, but...
Probably not. I think you are right.
Maybe not.
Hi Emma, my name is Maddie. I am 7 years old, and I want to know what's the best thing about playing Hermione Granger.
The best thing about playing Hermione Granger is that she is smart and she's always in on the action. She gets to do cool stuff and do the best, coolest, most intricate magic, and she's just super strong and fierce and empowered and gets to do all the best stuff. Question answered. What's wrong with you?
It's just sort of, bonus information. Again, as you'd expect from any good search engine.
Yes.
How good is the new Beauty and the Beast movie? It's very good.
Well,
extremely good.
We might not be the most impartial source to ask this question to.
According to this search engine.
According to our search engine, it's pretty bloody good.
So there we go. Those are the...
Yes. That's what's so crazy. You're making a really good film when you want to stay later on at work.
Yeah.
you can watch someone else do their scene.
I'm guessing it was Gaston Lefou doing the...
The knee slapping.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, some very good knee slapping.
Because there's not enough knee slapping in movies generally.
No, I don't think so.
I wish I could have been up that scene.
Yeah, everyone wants to be in that scene. Everyone wants to be in that pub where people are getting up on the tables and dancing. That's another.
Okay, Emma Watson.
It's like the Muppets.
Does Emma Watson have a favourite Disney princess?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Belle, obviously, and then I'd say probably after Belle, Pocahontas was another big fave of mine. In fact, when I'm ill, even now, I will occasionally put on Pocahontas to watch when I'm not feeling very well.
That's nice. The medicinal properties of Pocahontas.
Yeah.
People have been going crazy over these reports of late that you and your former Harry Potter co-stars are keeping in touch via text message group.
Yeah.
Can you give us a sense of what you're saying to each other?
I love how this has become like a huge thing. I mean, of course we text one another. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess I was so proud of this movie and I wanted them to feel included, and so of course I invited them to come. The thing is that my castmates are spread all over the world now, living in different places, so it's a bit like a Pokemon game. I'm trying to like run around the world and catch them all. But yeah, I mean, Tom and Matt came to the screening in LA, and Ivana and Bonnie came to the one in London, and so it's been very nice.
Okay, Amira.
Hi, Belle. My name's Amira. I'm 5 years old. I want to know, how did you like the Beast?
How did I like the Beast? Okay, well, you know, the Beast at first was A, pretty scary, and B, pretty rude. So not very much at the beginning, but I could tell that he was kind of grouchy and mean because he was really sad. I think I could see that he was really sad, and I sort of knew that he was good underneath. Things got better.
Like, double check something. Is the name of the pub Gaston's Head or the Gaston? Because his name is...
Probably.
It makes sense, right?
Probably. I mean, everything is about Gaston, so it wouldn't surprise me if the pub was called the Gaston.
Imagine being that guy who you're so self-centered that you have to go to the pub named after you.
Yeah, that takes effort to be that narcissistic.
That's Gaston.
There are people like that, though.
Mm-hmm. I'm just heading down the Emma Watson, yeah.
Oh my God. Rein me in if that ever happens, please.
I just have a little word with your agent just going, look, I think we've gone too far.
I think it's gone too far.
Who's going to be on here as well? Oh, okay.
Bangers mash.
Ooh.
Who is the beauty and who is the beast here?
The mashed potato, obviously,
Depends
the
what's in it, though.
carbohydrate.
Depends how
It's
you
a
make
complex carb, isn't it?
What's your key ingredient to great mash?
There's butter in mash.
See, butter, don't do well with butter.
What? Butter's the best ingredient
So wait, are you
ever.
saying
Everything that has butter in it is the best?
Emma, are you saying the mash is the beauty?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to say sausage, banger's beauty.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say the
opposite.
bangers are the beauty.
This is why it's a great
Because
dish,
it's a complex carb, it sticks to you. The
So that's
bangers.
the beast.
So the beast is the mash. The bangers definitely
bangers,
the beauty
I guess
there.
you did
I
have
have
to
to
kill
say,
an animal in order to
the
create
sausages
them.
look pretty phallic to me. That's all I'm saying.
And there's two of those. So depending on what you like.
Beast, beauty. I feel that's a strong case for my
We
argument.
started really well here.
We could
Let's move on. I love that it's
focus.
upside down as well.
You could
That's
focus-
an upside down plate
I'm
of mash.
standing by my decision.
So
What's
you're
really-
saying the mash is the...
fluffy
It's
and
zero gravity
buttery
bangers and mash,
It
which
is
is really tripping me out.
soft and-
It's just to confuse you a
All right,
bit.
let's move
All
on.
right.
Let's move on. Let's just right. That's definitely upside.
Okay. Oh, good. There's some boys. Good.
Hi, Emma. My name is Jacob, and I wanted to know if there was a fight against Harry Potter and Darth Vader, who would be?
Okay. Harry Potter versus Darth Vader. Harry Potter. Definitely. Obviously. You're only going to get so far in life when you're cold and dry and mean. It's just, you're not going to win in the end. You'll do fine, but you're not going to win in the end.
Oh, they're lovely.
Aw, what a Beauty and Beast.
That hat is
Who's
beauty.
the beast?
I don't know their names. Do you know
It's
their names?
Rob Kardashian and Black China.
Okay. I
What?
like his hat.
So that makes him...
So
okay,
therefore-
the hat, beauty.
So it's got such a great cast. What's your funniest or most memorable moment from filming?
Oh my God. I think probably the funniest and most memorable moment every single day was walking on set and realising that I was the only one in stilts on a lycra suit, in a muscle suit covered in lycra. It felt, every day felt a bit like a prank, like a practical joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think for me at times being like, don't worry Dan, I've got you, like essentially spotting you.
It was like one of those parties where someone says, oh, it's fancy dress, and it's not, and you show up in
and also being aware that if one of us fell over, both of us were, we were both falling. We were both falling.
Wow! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, David!
If I could have any guest over, who would I pick? Michelle Obama. Just for a quick chat, you know? Just for a quick pep talk. That would be great. That was awesome, guys.
Oh, there. I just have a bad memory.
Delete a scene you might see later.
I can't think of any.
Well, God, yeah, but
Maybe
I don't know if I can give those away. That's for the DVD bonus video. They're on. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
The camera's not rolling.
I don't know. Can't think. I'll continue that.
There is. No, we didn't get to that one, which would have been a corker.
Oh.
That would have been.
Look how cute Rupert
Look how pretty.
is. I think in that one,
maybe
really
gets to be beauty.
Maybe wrong. All right.
Tales all the time. Very good. True as it can be. Even friends. Then somebody bends unexpectedly.
Just a little change.
Small to say the least.
Both a little scared. That's not bad. Neither one prepared.
Beauty and the Beast.
My friends are
Do you want to sit?
fans of
Oh, really?
Oh my